This is a demonstration of paper piercing technique. What you will need to do this, you will need a template. This is a paper piercing template purchased on eBay, I believe. They come with little holes in them that you will poke with a sharp tool, and they have these little cuts that you will cut through. You will also need your paper piercing tool to poke through these little holes. This one came with a parchment paper set, but you can also buy them individually. And you will need a craft knife, a very good craft knife, because you're going to be cutting out these little holes by hand. Your paper, of course, and I find it works best if you start with a very hard surface like this hard plastic to protect your tabletop, and over top of that put one of these sort of styrofoam crafting sheets that you can get at craft stores, or a mouse pad. So begin by placing your paper, position your template on the paper, then use a temporary tape, such as this is painter's tape, and just tape down your template so it won't run away on you. Be careful not to tape over the little holes. Then, using this tool, simply go through and poke through every one of those. I'll be back in a minute and show you what it looks like when you finish poking the holes. Okay, I have now finished doing the paper piercing, and I made a mistake. I allowed my template to move around, so I've had to reposition it. You can see perhaps along here the old area, but that's going to be cut off. So you can see I'm holding, because it's being held down with painter's tape, you can open your template and see what you've done. So if that's showing up, you can see these squirrely lines and so on that I've poked. So the next move will be to take your craft knife and cut through these little holes, and then when you've done that, you will trim around the edges. So here is the completed project. I show it to you on a sheet of white paper so you can get an idea. And I've left the frame uncut in the middle. Obviously, you could either cut it out or leave it as it is and affix something on top. Just one little tip for doing paper piercing. The results you get are going to differ depending on the paper you're using, so do a practice run first before you cut serious holes into the paper that you want to use. Okay, paper piercing with a template.